Hi, my name is Arvin Isaac. Good morning, Bright School. I'm the principal of Naalri's Photoplanet Limited. I'm going to speak to you all a little bit this morning about choosing the right photographer, choosing a photographer. What's the process? It's really very simple. It requires, though, a bit of homework, a bit of research. One of the first things that I usually suggest to persons, though I'm not a planner, but I've been involved in the industry for roughly about 10 years. And I know it's really important that you get someone that can properly document your event. After you spend tons of money on decorator, tons of money on food, clothes, rings, you want to have someone that would match your temperature and be able to properly document and tell your story. One of the first things that I suggest is simple, a Google search. You do a Google search. Top photographers in Trinidad, number one photographers in Trinidad, creative photographers in Trinidad, whatever your choice, you do a search. From that Google search, you come up with probably about 5 persons and you begin your research. Ultimately, what you would want to do as well would be to ask persons to get some referrals from a few friends if they may have heard of the 5 photographers that you may have Googled, of course, because reviews are king. Head over to their Facebook page, their Instagram. Don't take lightly the fact that they may not have a website. In Trinidad, I think we have a lot of instances where persons just pass off. Anybody could put together a Facebook page or Instagram profile and not put that effort and time into spending money on a website. I would take a service provider much more seriously if they have a website where they have their portfolio properly displayed as well, in addition to social media, which are add-ons. Now that you have your 5 photographers that listed, you want to get down to looking at reviews. So you check reviews on Facebook page reviews. You get reviews from persons that may be familiar with the brand. And of course, you begin to do some research. So you start to call. So you call each of the companies, get a feel, something as simple as how they sound, how they respond to you on the phone, how willing they are to provide further information for you. These are things that you want to look into, and these are things that can be key in guiding you along meeting that photographer that would match your temperature, that photographer that would be the ideal service provider for you. So, just to rehash what we did, Google search, and we had referrals from friends that may be familiar with the photography brand, and then we have research. So you do your research. So that's 3 things that are critical and things that you would have addressed so far. The next thing is you want to find out what is their geographic location, where do they provide services. Some persons may provide services. I mean, Trinidad is very small, but some persons may provide services only within their area. They may not go to the south, or they may not go to the west, etc. You need to have this information. And mind you, all of this even before you get a price. You see, the thing is, a lot of the times, and we have at Naalri's, we have a suggestion to clients that photography should take up 20 to 25% of your budget, because that, yes, it could be a photographer's bias, but we believe it's that important that you actually prioritize with that. Not that you go into, everybody will have a different budget. You wouldn't, I'm not telling you what hire the most expensive or hire the cheapest. But ideally, you want to get a range, and that's why you'll be asking them. When we get down to price, because we're not dealing with prices, prices come in last. So you get an idea of the geographic location, where they operate, and then you determine if they'll be suitable for you. You by now should have an idea of your location, where your wedding will be held, etc. So this information would then, mesh with the information that you provide. The last thing, and again, persons usually prioritize. What's the price? What's the package? This usually I suggest as the last. The reason is that sometimes when you get down to asking the price first, you could actually just use price as the sole medium of selecting. And unfortunately, I don't recommend it as the sole medium of selecting. The reason is that you can have someone with a really awesome price, and $1,000 maybe, and you think that's ideal, and then the deliverables are horrible. They may have poor reviews, poor track record, etc. As well as you could have somebody that is really pricey up there and they could actually fit your budget, but they're very obnoxious. They're not friendly. They would grunt at your guests. They would make people uncomfortable. So you want to get the feel of the photographer first, and then you would address the price last. Because ultimately, everyone would know what their budget can allow. So you leave that for last. Now that you have found out the prices, you would then compare, and of course by now you have a wedding planner. Most likely, I know you all be using behind the scenes. Big up Shayna. Shayna is really awesome. She is a very thorough planner and organizer. I've known her for quite a while, and she is the person that would actually be able to put your event together. We work closely with her for some time as well at Naalri's. So you have prices, you start to do your researching, you get referrals, and you're ready. You're almost ready to go. Now the thing is, and I just needed to go just a little bit back because I think I left out something. Just when you were looking at when you got the referrals, I'm assuming as well that you would be looking at portfolios. So that should be plugged back in somewhere around second or third. Portfolios really would determine what type of feel the imagery, because every photographer would have a different imagery that they would, some may be more artistic, some may be more fun, some may be more stoic and serious, and you would know what type of temperature you have, what type of guests you have, and you would want to ensure that their portfolio is a good match. So basically, you should see your wedding photos in their portfolio. And if you can't see their wedding photos in your portfolio, then you should actually consider another service provider. All right? So, this is Naalri's Photoplanet. I'm Arvin. Happy to provide you with this information. I really hope that you enjoy Bride School today, and that you, when selecting, you go through these steps, be thorough, and ensure that you choose a service provider for photography that would ensure that they capture your special moments, that they tell your story. As we say, we don't call our team photographers, we call them photo storytellers, because that's what we do. We tell photos with our images. So feel free as well even to check out our portfolio at www.naalriphos.com. That's www.naalriphos.com. Naalri Photos. You can find us on Instagram at Naalri Photos. You can find us on Facebook at Naalri Photos, Twitter at Naalri Photos, Snapchat at Naalri Photos. We're all over. Check out our portfolio as well. Give us a call, and see if we may be able to even assist you on your special day. We'll be happy to hear from you. Enjoy your day at Bride School today. Naalri's Photoplan.